Welcome back, guys. I really feel like I need to get one of those intros made. You know how like YouTube videos, people, they have like an intro to every video.
I don't think I watch enough YouTube.
You don't watch any YouTube, so that's also why Tyler doesn't care about YouTube, because he doesn't understand it. But we want you to understand it so we can do more YouTube this year, because that is on my vision board.
It's not that I don't care about YouTube. What is that?
It's just, it's YouTube-esque.
Well, I have this on my YouTube board, on my vision board. It says, quit yelling. You're yelling.
I'm not yelling.
You're yelling.
Okay, anyways, so
Don't
this video, we are going to be talking about our vision boards, just goal settings, and then I also saw this little thing on TikTok where you pretty much have your non-ethnic, I guess, because I'm like technically ethnic, right?
We're all ethnic.
You're right, we're all ethnic.
It's an ethnicity.
But your Caucasian boyfriends or husbands try out your like culture's favorite snacks and foods and stuff. It'll be a blind tasting, so we're gonna do that. I went to the store.
We're doing that today?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
So we're gonna see how you like it and if you can guess what it is. You've had some Asian snacks before.
Intriguing.
Have you? You have?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, so goal setting and intentions. I wanted to do the vision board old school, just cutting and pasting from magazines.
It's like an art project.
A number of reasons. The first one is I feel like when you do it on the computer, you almost, and I've done vision boards on the computer and stuff, but I almost focus too much on like the aesthetic, if that makes sense. And I'm always like too worried, like, oh, this picture needs to be smaller, or this needs to be bigger, or whatever. And then I end up like focusing so much time on like how it looks versus what is actually in there. Versus a magazine, like you're just flipping through pages blindly. And yes, I have like kind of a premeditated list in my head, but I love that like you can just see certain things and have things speak to you, and it's not about aesthetic or like how pretty it looks, but just like having things pop out at you that you didn't even think about or initially wanted, and it just go from there. So you're really putting full intent into the value and idea behind it. So yeah, I took a little deeper than it probably should be, but that's just why.
Maybe for your board.
Yeah, for my board. No, I'm just talking about the concept, because a lot of people will just take pretty pictures on Pinterest, which is totally fine too. But I like doing this. I love touching.
I think hands-on is the best way to go anyway.
Yeah. So, okay. Anyways, take it away.
Oh, am I sharing first?
You are sharing first.
Here's my vision board. Take a good look. Just kidding. We're gonna cover her face the whole time.
You're so annoying.
There's no particular order in how I put these photos on here.
Wait, there's like a glare, so you have to hold it straight so that if you do that, people aren't gonna see. And then bring it like close to point out what you're talking about.
It's actually a lot better already.
Okay.
So, all my pictures that I decided to put on here, they don't really have a particular order and placement or anything like that. I kind of just put it where I just felt like it belonged. But I think one thing we kind of decided on too, that the picture may be one thing, but your perspective of the picture is another thing.
Yeah.
So it could have multiple meanings behind them.
Yeah.
So that's why I have some random photos on here that don't really like
may make sense to
may not
someone
really
else,
make
but
sense.
makes sense to you.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll just go from left to right. Number one.
You gotta
Quit yelling. I hope Jess stops yelling at me this year. Hope she has a goal.
I don't yell at
I
you.
hope she has a goal.
You yell at me.
I hope she has a very genuine and sincere goal of just stop yelling at me.
Are you serious?
It's kind of a joke.
You're so whatever.
Kind of a joke, because she kind of yells at me sometimes.
You kind of yell at me too.
Very, very rarely.
Whatever.
Red pill. You can have your own perspective on that one. I'm just gonna
Stop. You keep doing this.
Well,
you gotta
it's
keep it down.
So red pill, just, you can have your own belief behind that one. I'm not gonna get into it. That's for my privacy, my own beliefs right there. I have here a bunch of good looking food and steak. A lot of the time, recently I've been cooking on the air fryer due to one of my buddies, and I'm also like having like this urge of like trying to fix up like cool meals now, so I hope I can cook a little bit better this year by using the air fryer.
Air fried steak, guys.
Yeah.
I swear, life-changing, game-changing, the best steak you're ever gonna have.
Jocelyn Scott, shout out.
Yeah,
my
for
boy,
real.
my boy.
You're never gonna grill again.
Here, this is a picture of Colorado, but Jess and I got
It's
really
Telluride.
into, what?
It's Telluride.
What's that mean?
That's the city that Mackenzie Bullen always goes to. She always got married there, and then that's where Kendall goes a lot too. And she said that's like her favorite ski place in Colorado.
Oh,
Yeah.
well anyways, so Telluride. Had no idea, had no intention of putting Telluride on my board.
it's
It was
Telluride?
just
Telluride?
a picture of a really cool place. And for me, I really hope that we can go to like a lot of cool places again this year like we did last year. But we got into watching Yellowstone, and it kind of reminds me of Yellowstone, kind of the countryside, and that's somewhere I really want to go.
We do want to eventually go to Jackson Hole and or Montana too.
Yeah,
So
we probably will.
Wyoming and Montana.
Yeah. I'm gonna save this one for last because it's the best to me. So we'll go into that one later. This one's a golf course. Really cool golf course. I love playing golf. I hope I get to go visit some really cool courses this year. I have a bunch of buddies that play golf with me, so it'll be a lot of fun. Here is a picture of a garage with some storage unit over the garage. Oh yeah, right there. Yep. That's one of my projects I feel like I need to get done this year with storage stuff in the house. We have a lot of stuff we got to do at the house, and that's one of them. Jess keeps saying we got to go check out a storage unit. We don't need to do that.
Eventually
we can
we
get
will.
skillful with our space that we have, and this is how we're going to do it. That's one of them.
Whatever.
This is a picture of spinach. And greens, yes, I need to eat more greens. I've been getting into eating more greens because the air fryer makes them better.
You air fry your spinach?
Air fried spinach,
Oh.
asparagus,
I
broccoli.
feel like you should just eat your spinach raw.
No, I don't like
Or like
spinach
cook
raw.
it on the stove, not in the air fryer.
Why?
Then it's just like chips.
Anyway, so I'm not a huge fan of spinach, but that's why I do things the way I do them because
You like green juices.
yeah, I like green juices, but it also represents growth. So I think it's just my intention behind it too is also just knowing that there's always room for growth. So I'm trying to grow, whatever that means, in any way possible. We're just trying to grow. Better living. Just general, better living. Just always living. Living better. There you go. Oh, naughty. These ones, a bunch of beers. Looks like a beer flight. Looks like I'm super into drinking beers, which I kind of am. But it's also a representation for me of like just being able to get with your buddies, hang out, have a beer, have good conversations, and just, I think that,
Quality time.
yeah, quality time is super valuable the older we get. And so I think the intention for me this year with my friends is just, let's just hang out and have a beer and have some food and just do things like that together, simple stuff. This is a picture of a parent and their child. You could probably understand where I'm getting with this.
So do you want a boy first? Because you took a picture of a boy.
I just want a healthy baby.
I have a photo of a girl, so it's fine.
The traditions we treasure. I put that one because I think that traditions are super important, and I don't think traditions are, I think traditions are overlooked more so now than I guess in the past. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people don't really hold on to traditions so much. So
Which
that's why I did
is
that.
so funny because Tyler and I we didn't show each other what we were cutting out because we were on opposite ends of the island. But one of the biggest pieces on my board is a celebration of tradition that our loved ones will build upon for holiday seasons to come. And I feel like, at least for me growing up, and some of you guys may already know this, I am the only child. My parents worked a lot even during the holidays, so we didn't do holidays often, and none of my family lived in California. So I spent the holidays alone a lot, or just by myself, or we didn't do anything. And we never had any traditions of our own. And even when I married into your family, like you guys have your traditions and stuff, but I still didn't feel like the holiday was fully mine until we hosted this year. Not that I had a few rules, but like we got to kind of, as a family together.
Okay, is this my vision board or your vision board?
I'm just talking about, I know, but let me say this part. Like, before your family and the Christmas holiday traditions, it was your family's traditions. And so even though I was newly a part of it and it was fun, it wasn't my tradition, you know? So I love that this year when hosting, I was able to make traditions as a family together, like conjunctively.
Mm-hmm.
And it finally felt like I had a true Christmas, and I understood the importance of family and tradition for literally the first time in my life. And it was like such an aha epiphany moment. And I was like, I can't believe I've been missing out 30 years of this, or missing out on this for 30 years of my life. It made me sad, but also made me really happy that like we're going to be implementing these things like moving forward and really making it a priority in our family.
Yeah, totally. But I also think that traditions, not just holiday traditions. I mean,
yeah,
like
any traditions.
In and out after a baseball game tradition, always.
Oh my God.
Stuff like that.
So dumb.
No, but it's important. You should have small traditions too, like that.
Okay.
It's tradition. Just like my brother, and I guess it's a holiday tradition, but it's a small tradition. But in their eyes, it's big. So my brother and his friends, after every single Christmas night, him and a couple of his buddies, they meet up at a Mexican food restaurant, and they just get burritos, and they eat burritos. And I usually join them, and this year the place was closed, but we still made it happen in our own way. So
we just cool. Loitered in front of the restaurant for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying that, so there you go. Anyways, next. Down here is a private jet. I think it would be kind of cool, not only just to do a private jet, but just to travel. I like airplanes, and I like flying on airplanes. I get excited when I know I'm going on a trip, so there's that.
And Tyler's never been out of the country, so this year we are trying to make that happen.
We're gonna try.
It's
gonna happen at some point.
It will happen. We're not gonna try to make it happen. It will happen.
About 1/4 of this board is all about cryptocurrency, all about right here. And I'm going to make it an intentional thing to really apply myself and learn more about it and do more research about it this year, just because I want to.
Can you do that tonight?
I'll do it when I want to.
Okay.
These ones is like a construction photo. I have one right here. I don't know why I put it there. It was just like a blank space. But I also have a cool new set of tools that I got from some of my good friends. And I want to put them to use and learn how to like build some new stuff and be a little bit more handy around the house. So there's that. But it's kind of funny because I put them next to crypto. So I really want to build my cryptocurrency. Get it?
Yes.
Anyways, the last one. Boom. This is all about 1 Corinthians 6:20. For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. So this is a whole little like article about Jesus and being a believer, and I saved it for the last thing to talk about. It's because we are believers and we believe that every year we should be dedicating our lives to Jesus. And I believe that just like what this verse was saying, is that this body is Jesus' body, so I need to glorify him in this body no matter what I'm doing. So boom, that's my vision. Those are my intentions for 2022.
Okay. My turn. Yay. Alrighty, so we're gonna start off with this corner right here. So this is a little postcard of Mammoth Mountain. So I just want to do a lot of snowboarding trips. Our good friends have a cabin up there, so we've already planned a trip, but it's just like Mammy vibes. We love. Okay, I need it. Let's switch.
Want to switch spots?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then, what is the next one? Oh, also I have always, for as long as I can remember, always wanted to spend New Year's Eve up in a cabin. We've had so many times to do that because your friends also have a cabin in Big Bear, and you guys, they always spend New Year's Eve there, but I have just never been able to, I think for like the last 8 years. So we're manifesting to do Mammoth or New Year's Eve at Kendall's and Chris's next year. Okay. The second below is a picture of a baby girl. Remember when I always said I wanted to be boy mom only? Well, that has changed. I still want to be a boy mom, but I just want one girl. Just a little mini Jess.
She's gonna get triplet girls. I keep teasing her.
Whatever. And then below that, we just have like a travel photo. So want to do, you know, this is like Hawaii. Our friends are from Hawaii. So we want to go and visit and do like a whole really just locals trip with her and her family. Jackson Hole, anything with boats. And there's a resort in Baja, Mexico called Paradero. I'll leave a picture. It's so cute. I feel like it's a cross between Amangiri and like Nobu. And so we want to go there too.
Is that where you went? Oh no, you stayed at a different place.
You said that Nobu.
That's correct. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. Then we have just this little quote that says, "My biggest role models are my parents. They worked long hours to support kids and never once complained. My dad often worked 2 jobs, day and night, and would walk miles to get there. My parents are the reason I always strive to learn new things and work hard to advance myself." So that's not my quote, obviously, but I do attribute my really hard work ethic to my parents. And even though that they weren't around for my childhood a lot of the times because they were working, and I mean, they had their reasons. They're first generation immigrants from Asia. So, you know, they had different goals, but it helps me remember like what they instilled in me. And then I really hope that's not really loud.
Might be.
Anyways, my mom is washing Nolly right now and she's blow drying her, so sorry if you hear the noise. But I just want to be more appreciative of everything that my parents have sacrificed to, you know, give me the life and kind of set up the building blocks for my foundation, and therefore pass down that work ethic so I can further pass down to my kids. And then down here we have something called the physical power of positive thinking. So I said on New Year's that I was going to record this little, you know, big sis, little sis talk of the power of positive thinking as well as the power of negative thinking. And I will do that. That might be another YouTube, so stay tuned for that. But positive thinking is so crucial. We don't realize how much we sabotage ourselves with unconscious or subconscious negative thinking about and just negative self-talk. So we're changing that this year for everyone. And then we have a little thing called, or a little giving back quote. I love giving back, so I just want to continue doing that. A celebration of tradition. I already talked about this. Then we have more calm, less clutter. Right here, more calm, less clutter. Yeah, just with the new house, I don't want to hoard things. I don't want to keep things that, oh, I think I'm gonna use it, and then it just sits there and just clutter. I just want it to be clean, because for me, an uncluttered home equals an uncluttered mind. When the house is so messy, I can't think, and I'm just stressed out and tense. So I just want to avoid that and like have better practices this year. Then up here is like a little living room, like shelf situation right here. So I really just want to get a lot of the house done this year, finish things that we've been putting off. I also inquired with a design group called Intimate Living Interiors, and we want to redo the kitchen, and all the bathrooms need to be done. Not that they're bad, but they just don't fit our style. And then our cabinet grades are actually like really cheap too, so they're just driving me crazy. So yeah, we just want to revamp the space to make it ours. So we'll see, hopefully they get back to us. And then
we're living here, we should do it the way we want, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's our forever home, so we're gonna have it the way we want. And then more brand edits. So I do want to partner up with some brands this year and do a few edits, whether it be clothing, home, accessories, whatever, but I want to do at least 3 to 4 of that. And then cryptocurrency, Tyler already touched up on that. So we are getting into real estate investment. That has been on my to-do list. One thing that people are always wondering, like, oh, how do you make your money work for you? Well, you've got to invest it. We have stock investments, and then now we're about to dabble into property investment, and then we want to invest in crypto too. So you always need to have multiple streams of income. Just 2 is not enough. You need, I feel like, at least 4 to 5. People, I mean, like financial people, the gurus will tell you you need 7 streams of income, but kind of hard. So we're gonna start slow, and at least we have 3 to 4 right now, and we want to add 2 more this year. I have some pictures of florals. I just recently picked up floral arrangement, and it's so therapeutic for me, so I just want to get better at that this year.
I love flowers.
Oh, so I bought a ton of flowers from Trader Joe's, and I arranged
on my arm.
I arranged them, and I spent a lot of time, and I really like them. And Tyler came home and I was like, don't you love my flower arrangements that I did? And they were literally, like, we were looking straight, they were right here. And he was like looking, and he didn't even see them. He didn't even notice them.
Because you're my flower.
Whatever. Whatever. And then down here, we have this little quote that says, you didn't come this far to only come this far. And a lot of times, you know, not that I'll get complacent, but I'm always just like, okay, like, I think I'm good. I don't want to be greedy, but then I also have to remind myself that I didn't come this far to come this far. And there can always be more done, but in a gracious manner, with gracious time and not a lot of stress. That's one thing I really want to focus on this year, is not stressing myself out, but just being smart and timely and organized with my work-life balance. Okay.
I like.
And then just some more quotes. This one says, young people need models, not critics. So just like random little things that kind of spoke to me. I really liked this one. It says, be self-sustaining, so I'll read it. It's possible to spend a whole day doing errands that drain you, literally me, which can lead to feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. While there are many things that you may have to do, such as taking care of your family and home, find time to engage in activities that sustain and help you feel nourished. The key is to prioritize meaningful, pleasurable activities that are energizing and really give your life meaning. So with me, when I have like my big laundry list days, I try to get all of the stuff that I don't like and don't want to do out of the way, but this quote is very true in that once I finish those things, I'm just so drained because I'm like, ugh, and then I don't really have that much energy left to do the things that like I want to do or are fun. I should probably get into the motion of doing things that I love and want to do first, because I'll probably get it done faster, and then I'll have energy so that I can get all the yucky stuff that I don't want to do out of the way and not be dragging my feet doing them. And then here is a picture of just like a backyard setting. We really want to get our backyard done this year and just be able to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's definitely an intention.
Yes. And then another quote is own your own, I'm gonna read this upside down. Own your own fierceness and have confidence in the unique gifts you were given, as this dream was put into your heart for a reason. So owning my own fierceness. Then we have hydrate. I suck at drinking water, so need to drink more water. And then we have this picture of this couple holding $1 million check. So just manifesting continual successes, more flowers, a little quote about slowing down right here. I really want to be intentional on slow living and social media can really make us feel like we're not doing enough, or because someone is happy doing this, that I need to be doing that to be happy. And so I just want to be really intentional about living how I want to live, which is slow living, controlled living, worrying about things that I need to worry about, and not comparing, like, I don't know, joys in life, I guess, so to speak. And just being really focused and not being swayed by my mood, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and then we have an outdoor shower picture. So one of our plans for our backyard was to do an outdoor bathroom, simply because we do plan to entertain a lot, and then when we have a lot of kids and stuff, like, I just don't want everyone trekking in water and dirt just to go to the bathroom. Kind of, if you guys know our living room setup, like, the doors open straight into our light couch, and I just don't want, like, it to be getting dirty. So manifesting that the city approves our plans for the outdoor bathroom, so it'll just be way easier to manage. And then we have, yeah. And then we have this closet. So I want to redo both my office closet and our master closet, because the way that it's set up right now is just not ideal. There's like no space and organization. It drives me crazy. Okay, here we have, there's this picture of like a bunch of different bodies, types, and you know, different skin tones. So for one of my edits, or whatever I do end up doing, I really want to use just my normal friends to model the clothes. I don't want the brand to like use their models or whatever, just because at the end of the day, most people who are purchasing and my audience, they do not have these like model figures. Like, everyone is different shapes and sizes. So I want my clothes and, you know, my whatever to be worn on just your everyday normal bodies, you know, just like me and you and everyone else. So that is what that picture means.
Good idea.
Yep. And then we have a picture of a kitchen. Again, just really want to get my kitchen done. A picture of, or this quote, the power of prayer. I don't suck at praying, but I'm not praying as much as I should. So
Prayer warrior.
So I need to be praying more. And then we have, what else do we have here? Oh, right here. This is a little quote. It says, "I am restored." And Lecrae, he is a Christian rapper. He did an interview in a magazine, and it was about how I lost my religion but found my faith. So for this, I think when it comes to religion, a lot of people have this misconception that we're square and you just have to follow a bunch of strict rules, and you have to be this like perfect person and whatever, and like that's your ticket to heaven, when it's not like that at all. It's your own relationship, and everyone has their own journey. So I really want Tyler and I to continue doing like the stuff that we used to do, which was our little chats of just sharing our faith and our journey, and like how God has used certain situations or people in our lives to help us learn things, and that it's not just like very strict rules and everything is like by the book. Things are by the Bible, and yes, there are guidelines for us in life, but like we're also not perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes, but also learn from the mistakes and like be better, versus just, oh, I broke the rule, I'm doomed, I'm screwed, I can't do anything about this.
That mentality defeats the purpose of what Jesus did on the cross.
Right, exactly. And then I have a little picture of a laptop. I need to do more YouTube. I fell off. We were doing so well, but I fell off. So getting back into it. And then just this like another just travel picture, maybe do a trip with Revolve. And then I have a 30 right here. And it's just to remind me of the age that I was when I made this board. I definitely want us to keep all of our boards so that
I think this be a good tradition.
It is a tradition. So Kendall actually said that we should, for every New Year's Eve, if we can do it in Mammy, we'll do it in Mammy, and all of us will bring magazines and
Mammy.
Mammoth. And we'll all make
Sounds like you're saying Miami.
we'll all make vision boards together on New Year's Eve like we did this year.
I think that's a good idea.
That's cute. Anyways, so yeah, and then we can look back and then just, you know, year to year we can be like, oh, like we wanted to do this, and then you can just go look back and reflect on like all the great things that you accomplished from your vision board. Okay, so I hope you guys loved that, and I hope you guys liked how we did the vision board too. Again, for me at least this year, and I have also said this on my stories, like I want to kind of phase out of the need for everything to be so aesthetic, because I feel like when you put that pressure on yourself and it doesn't happen, you almost feel like, oh, like that wasn't worth the hype, or like I didn't capture like how it should have been, when you should just like do things in the moment. Does this make any sense? I don't know.
I don't know what you're trying to get for with the whole aesthetic thing. I think you just need to be...
I think maybe it's because of what I do, so I have the pressure to make everything look like super perfect and pretty and whatever. And then that's what it is. And then when like in my mind, before I get to the place, I already have, oh, I need a shot like this, or I need this. And then if it doesn't turn out that way, or if I don't get it, then I'm like, well, that was a waste or whatever, when it shouldn't be like that. So I think even just putting together a vision board and just literally cutting and gluing random pictures, like I look at it and this makes me so happy, and like it makes me proud almost. And you also give yourself that chance of just, while you flip through magazine, like I said, random things will speak to you and you'll be like, oh wait, like I actually really love that. I want to be intentional about that, versus like fumbling through a lot of pretty pictures and like only getting pictures and putting, you know what I mean? I don't know. So like, yeah.
They get it.
Yeah.
They get it.
Okay. Anyways.
Trying to just live more raw instead of less cookie cutter-ish.
Not cookie cutter, but just needing your life to look like a Pinterest board.
Yeah.
Because
no one said we needed to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna get on to the snack portion, the Asian snack portion. So we're gonna I don't know how we're gonna blindfold. Maybe we'll just
put don't touch my hat. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Can you see though?
Why don't I just close my eyes?
No, you can't pick or peek.
Well, then I'll just put something over my head.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to eat.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, we are.
Okay. Or we'll open our eyes.
Yeah.
No, that's cheating. Well, you're not ready for us.
Yeah, why do you have our eyes closed if you're not ready?
Because you're gonna see what the thing is, and I think my mom will probably know. And I don't want her to know. Okay, so we have a bunch of my favorite snacks as a kid. And at first I was just gonna make Tyler do this, but I figured let's have my mom participate too and see if she knows what each snack is. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one first. Here, I'm gonna put it in your hand. Okay, you can eat it. Do you recognize it, Mom?
Yes, that fruity.
Do you know what it's called? I actually think this might be Korean or Japanese, but
I don't know what that's called.
But do you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
I do like it.
Is it strawberry?
Yeah. Okay. This will be the next one.
What's it called? Oh, are you waiting for us to?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait, because if you guys open your eyes, you guys are gonna see everything else. Hold on.
It was a stick.
It is a stick.
Oh, I know what these are.
I dipped in something.
Eat it. Eat it.
Strawberry stick.
Yeah.
I know, but what is it called, Mom?
I don't know.
Yes,
I
you
have to buy them for
do. You know what it's called.
No, I really don't.
I don't know what they're called either. I just know what they are.
It's Yan Yan.
Oh, Yan.
See, you do know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, she
Yan Yan or
doesn't.
Yum Yum?
It's Yan Yan.
just keep feeding us.
Y-A-N. Yan
Oh,
Yan.
no, I didn't know.
Yes, you did. Don't lie to me. Okay.
We're hungry. Keep going.
We got these next. Oh my god, I ate so many of these. It's probably why I'm such a chubby kid. Here. That's another stick.
I'm only responsible buying it.
These are strawberry covered ones.
What's the?
These are the best ones.
Mom, you know what these are? Yes, you do.
Yin Yang.
No, it's
You did.
no. Yan Yan is the dip one. This one comes covered. It starts with a P.
I have no idea.
Pocky.
What?
Pocky.
Oh no. I
Pocky
don't-
sticks. Okay, you open your eyes, not Tyler. Pocky.
I know, but I don't know the name.
Oh
I
my
don't eat
god.
them.
Okay, close your eyes again.
We want more.
I don't.
You can have more
I don't
later.
eat them. It's only for you.
Okay.
In the grocery store.
This is the next one.
Koala.
Close. Have you had these before, Tyler?
Yeah. It's a koala cracker.
No. Do you know what it is, Mom?
No, koala.
Black and
Bear.
white. Bear. A bear.
No, what it?
It's a koala.
It's-
Chinese. And that animal so expensive. They rent it to all the countries.
It's
It looks like a koala.
it's black and white.
Panda.
Yes.
Better than.
Okay. These are, hold on, the last one.
Panda, panda, panda.
This one for you. Don't eat it yet. Wait for my mom.
I already know what this one is. This is my favorite one.
What?
This is I can already tell, and I know what flavor it is because I can
And this-
smell it. It's
I
a
get-
strawberry covered mushroom.
Mushroom.
It's not strawberry covered.
Oh, chocolate. Still good.
Do you know what these are, Mom?
No,
What do you mean no?
I really don't. You know, I never. Did you ever see me eating these things? I only bought it for you.
Yeah, but you knew what you were buying.
Buying it. I just.
That's it, Tyler. You guys can open your eyes now. So this is
Yeah. Oh, Yan Yan. I really have no idea.
Pocky, Hello Panda, and those are those chocolate mushrooms.
These are good. I like them all.
Eat them.
You failed, Mom.
Yeah, I sure did. Only spend the money. I don't know their names.
Okay.
Usually you pick whatever I just pay for. So how lucky.
Yeah, but you also okay.
What happened to the sticks?
Some of them broke. What I also wanted to find, but I couldn't find, was the Jello with the fruit inside. You know the
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They have a National Ranch.
I know, but I went to World Market.
Oh no,
They didn't
don't
have it there, but they had all of these there. World Market still had a lot of stuff. Anyways,
It's not Asian, Chinese.
this is Japanese.
Yes.
But this Yan Yan and Pocky is Chinese. No?
Are you
Isn't
sure?
Meiji, is that Chinese or Japanese? Oh, I didn't realize all of these are Meiji.
That company made these.
Oh, wait, it's all Japan.
Learning
my
lesson. Learning lesson.
Wow, I didn't realize. This is
Japanese.
all Japanese.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. But I mean, I guess.
They sell in Asian market.
Yeah.
It's still Asia.
Well, I guess I grew up only eating Japanese snacks.
She
Now
thought
I
they were
understand.
Chinese snacks.
Okay, well that's all. Anyways, I hope you guys
It's
loved this little vlog,
Thank you.
and we will see you guys soon next time. I can't eat any of these because they all have chocolate.
This one does
I can
not.
eat this
Man, this
I
is
can.
good.
What is this one?
This is very good. When you get angry, you chew on. Get your frustration out.
Is that what you do? That's what you're supposed to do?
No.